Hello everybody, this is Jess, or the Furry Bandicoot, and today I'm doing a video on my Polymer Clay creations that I've done over the past couple of years. A lot of these, if not almost all of them, have been inspired by other YouTubers, which I will do some shout-outs to them if I can. Some of them I remember, some of them I don't, and if you do know who made the originals of them, please let me know in the comments below so that way I can give the proper credit where it's due and put it in. I guess they still do annotations. I'm not good with YouTube. I try, but it's only so much one can do. I want to apologize for the quality of the audio in the video. All I have is a Logitech little quick cam. I don't have mega amounts of money to buy those really, $100 cameras that are HD and do the autofocusing, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm going to have to do some focusing and stuff like that of some of my pieces. So, yeah. Other than that, here's some of my creations. Enjoy. Another quick thing I wanted to say is that I still have my little bird. If you didn't know that I had a bird, which probably most of you didn't know, I suggest you watch the video about Ace, my little sparrow bird that I found as a baby. He was only like 2 days old when I found him, very cute, and now he's mean and nasty, and he is a confirmed male. You'll see him occasionally bouncing around behind me, and you'll see other things moving in the background, like right behind me here. Those are the tortoise twins. I always have some sort of critter running around. You won't see the cat. You may hear the dog, but you won't see her. So yeah, but if you don't know about Ace, go ahead and take a look at that video and give it a like and a thumbs up or something, Hey. Alright, so I'm going to start off with my larger pieces first. Some of them are extraordinarily big and I'm going to have to move the camera. And others are like this one, very small. So first off, this one was inspired by, and I'm really sorry if I got your name wrong or if I mispronounced it. I'm horrible with names. But the YouTuber, her channel is called Sand Arts, or Sand Artes. She's from another country, but the stuff that she makes is highly detailed and very beautiful. And this is one of the tutorials that she actually has up online, is to make this wonderful little castle out of the little glass bottles, like this. Other side, there you go. She makes them, out of little tiny glass bottles, some of the big ones, some of the small ones. I'm thinking about using this extra glass bottle that I have to maybe make another little tower to go next to it or something. I think that would be fun. Yeah, but this is highly detailed. So it's really, really neat. I really like this one. This is actually one of my more favorite pieces that I've done. And I kept the windows the way they were. I'm thinking about maybe possibly drilling in the bottom of this. I kept it open, and I may drill in the bottom of this with a glass drill. And maybe I put a little LED light in there with a little on-off switch. I got something with an on-off switch that I wanted to use because it seemed like a cool idea. So on to the next one. If you have not seen Guardians of the Galaxy, I highly recommend you do, because this little guy is the cutest thing on the planet. And the tutorial for this is up on Nerdy Crafter's page, and it is to die for adorable. I had such a good time making this one, and it's really easy. It's really fun to do. Unfortunately, I messed up on his little hair there on the top. I'm really sorry, baby Groot. But when I did this piece, I had no internet. I did have electricity, but I had no internet and no computer, so I couldn't use any reference pictures. I only used my memory, and so that's why his hair is messed up. So I may remake him later on, and I don't know, maybe do a video of me remaking him if people like it, but I really did enjoy this. It was a lot of fun to do. This is another one from the Nerdy Crafter. She really does some neat, fun stuff. And this is actually a little picture holder. I did this for my fiance. It's actually a little memo holder for him, because I just got him into Minecraft, and he's fallen in love with Minecraft, and he's always writing notes, for work and stuff like that. So I figured I'd make him one of these cute little creeper picture holders. And again, you can find the tutorial for this on the Nerdy Crafter. Another one that was inspired by the Nerdy Crafter that I did quite a while back. I had seen a lot of tutorials on this sort of thing, but I decided to really just kind of go all out with it. I even made my own. I have a dragon character that is mine, and I made it my own. But is this? Let me zoom in. And these are really, really detailed. They are very time-consuming to do, but these are inspired by, again, the Nerdy Crafter and the television series Game of Thrones, which I have actually never seen. I know, shame on me, I have never seen Game of Thrones, but I love dragons, and I love everything dragon. She makes a beautiful necklace on her page that you can see the tutorial for, and that's where I kind of got the idea. But these are really tiny, like, in comparison to, like, what she makes. I like to make things extraordinarily tiny, and I just decided I had seen a picture of somebody doing this online, so I decided to add the Mother of Dragons thing to it. Center that. Sorry. So yeah, I decided to add the Mother of Dragons, and I put this actually on my little iPod. I have, like, a really old iPod that I play with, and that's my iPod, so it just goes down there. Another Game of Thrones inspired piece that I did, I'd seen actually a metalworking tutorial, and I decided to take that metalworking tutorial and apply it to, what would you call it, the Polymer Clay. And I really like the thing for House of Stark, the Direwolf. I don't eat, like I said, I've never seen it, so I have no clue anything about Game of Thrones and whether or not they were a good house or a bad house, or I don't know, I don't get the concept of it, but I really like the general idea of the television series. So I really had fun with this. It's actually all hand carved, and it's actually two pieces. If you look at the back, well, it's kind of hard to see because I did such like a really good job doing this, but it's two pieces. It actually stops here at the head, and yeah, it's actually was hand carved. It looked exactly like it did on the back, one solid piece, not one solid piece, but two pieces. And I just decided to carve in the details by hand. I didn't even. All I had was a reference photo online that I had printed out, but it was too big to make this, so I just decided to do the whole thing freehand, and it was really a lot of fun to do. And I used acrylic paint to get the nice inlay look of it, or not inlay, but the old-fashioned kind of metal look. And I just used some the Sculpey Primo Effects, or Sculpey Accents, or whatever it's called. I don't even remember. I'm having such a bad day today. I'm so sorry. I'm just horrible. So this one's kind of more of my own. I'm going to take credit for this one because it's literally all hand carved. And it was a lot of fun to do. It has a lot of dimension. This was going to be a necklace, but I made it too thin. Way too thin, so I turned it into a magnet and threw it in the fridge. So, there's that one. I have a box of stuff. This is like really, really old stuff that I made like long, long ago, like 3-4 years ago. Those are Soot Sprite cookies that it's a piece I'm working on with a bunch of Soot Sprites on it. So they're going to be really cute. I'll show that in another video once I'm done. And I have a box of Happy Pills. Lots and lots of little Happy Pills. And I saw somebody do some Happy Pills. I can't remember who did it, so if you remember who did the little Happy Pills, let me know, because these guys are, like, extraordinarily cute, and I did them because I saw somebody. Each one has literally a different face. That's, like, crazy. Like, tiny, cute little... Let's cut that one out. So, yeah, there's their cute little face, and each one is different. They're just, like, all different colors and all different looks. So, excuse my dirty hands. Like I said, I've been working, well, I don't know if I said it, but I've been working today, and my brain is, like, literally fried. Some of them, whoop, they run away. They're like the size of Tic Tacs. I think they're actually about the same size, if not a little bit smaller than Tic Tacs. Ooh, it's, like, not in focus. Focus! There we go. So, yeah, some of them are, like... He's sleeping. He's so cute. Alright, enough of that one. So, back to the box of miscellaneous junk. And I did these. These, I did all on my own. I had no color no soft pastels, so I had to like mix the colors myself and hope that they turned out good. But I have very tiny hands, and it's like teeny tiny, like small little things that can like fit on my thumbnail. Look at that. It fits right there. It's so cute. I have some donuts that I did. Little donut. And the bottoms of them actually burned because I was using a regular oven, and I normally use like a little, like, I guess it would be a little convection oven or something. I don't know. And that's actually just clay on top. I didn't have, at the point in time, I didn't have any like deco gel or anything like that. I have like one bottle of deco gel, and it's my liquid gold. So I'm not going to show these all, but I do have eyes that I made, and these were inspired by Sugar Charm Shop. One of her tutorials, she has tutorials how to do eyes. And so when they're actually inset, I made these a certain way that when they're inset, they actually follow you. So they're kind of like little follow me doll eyes. And these ones are green, and I have some purple ones. So this is my testing of my new deco gel. So they're like not very good. I tried. I failed. I'll try again. Okay. And since it is Halloween time, I wanted to show off this little cutie. I made this 2 years ago. Well, no, actually it wasn't 2 years ago, 1 year ago. And this is inspired by a YouTuber. I cannot remember her name, and I cannot find her video anywhere. But she has one that's actually really big compared to this one. Like I said, I like to make my things really, like, small. Compared to what people make on their pages, because I, like I said, have no money, I'm cheap, and what colors I do have, I try to mix my own of, and try not to use scrap clay unless I absolutely have to. So this little cutie, it's actually a representation of me as a doll, and I love her little Mary Janes that I did, and she's actually got, I don't know if I can zoom in or not, kind of, sort of. Some of her stitches kind of came off after I baked her, but I think it gives it a neat little look. And I didn't have any chalk pastels or any chalk whatsoever, so actually what I used for the inside of the eyes is a combination of the acrylic paint, and I actually took a pencil, just like a regular number 2 pencil, and I shaved it and applied that with a paintbrush. The little bunny actually glows. Little cute bunny glows, and there's pink on the inside of the ears, even though it's not showing up on my horrible camera. But there's actually pink on the inside of the ears, which I used some blush to put on the inside of the ears. That little thing glows in the dark. It's so cute. Its ears keep popping off because I was using inferior clay at the time. But yeah, so that's my little doll. She's really cute. Alrighty, so this is something that I did that was inspired by Sugar Charm Shop. She does some really amazing, like unbelievably amazing stuff. It's just the detail, the texture is just like, oh my god, I don't know how she does it. So yeah, I made all these, and I made this, like, this is another testing that I use my new deco gel with, and it was a lot of fun to make. I also did my very first canes, using these right here. I actually made the canes and stuff for them, and I still have leftovers, but let me see if I can pick this up without spilling it, because all the pieces, besides the noodles right here, are individual. It's, like, crazy. But even the fish is actually a cane that I had made that I filleted. It actually has a bone in it, but it's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can pick it up. So there's that. And these were really dusty, dirty. I apologize for it right now, because the fact I didn't know that you could use rubbing alcohol to clean these things off. And I live with animals and stuff like that in an RV. So yeah, joy. So I saw another tutorial online and decided that I was going to make that rainbow cake, and I messed it up horribly. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe how bad I messed it up. I probably should have used a sharper blade to do this, but it's like, my lighting is horrible. But it's got 2 pieces, as you can see. And I used, what was it, the translucent liquid Sculpey to make the frosting on there, and then I just put like little colors, little dollops and stuff on top. And it is a little charm. And then I went on an ocean, like, crazy ocean thing where I had to like make everything like sea creature. So if you know who these are, the originals are by. Some of them are like my own creation. Some of them are not. One of them is not cute by any means. But I have this one, which this one actually glows in the dark in some spots. And I use translucent and whatnot for the teeth. They broke. And her little thing right there, it glows. And she's actually got little spots down her side. It's kind of hard to see. Let's see here. Oh, there they are. You can see the little spots there, and those actually glow all the way down to her tail. And so do the ones on the top of her head, but her eyes do not glow. They're translucent. This lighting does not give it very good, like, justice. But she's fun. I really enjoyed making her. She looks so much better in real life in comparison. And so I decided to make these cute, like, little kawaii, chibi, whatever. I don't do the Japanese stuff very much. So I decided to make this. And this is all translucent with, again, didn't have pastels. So I used chalk to color them. And bits and pieces of this actually glow because I threw a little bit of glow in the dark in there. So, little jellyfish. So cute. I made this little guy because I love walruses because I'm from Alaska. And I love walruses, so I had to make them purple with the cute little cheeks and whatnot. And I didn't have triple thick or anything like that, so I actually had to use fingernail polish to color to glaze these, and I'm not impressed. And then I have a little boy and a little girl octopus. This is so cute. Another one of my realistic ones, again, this has glow-in-the-dark accents, and I used, again, just regular sidewalk chalk to color the tentacles, and the bell, I mixed that with some, I mixed the blue sidewalk chalk with the actual, like, glow-in-the-dark and translucent clay, and made the bottoms of these, and it was, like, really hard to do. Like, it was crazy hard. And I made the thing too long, so it's, like, goofy looking. Like, really goofy looking. There you go. Alright, so everybody loves narwhals. Narwhals, whatever you want to call them. And all the little markings on the top are actually just black clay. Really cute. And of course, what's a narwhal without a beluga? And of course, you have to have your cute little sea turtle. And all of his little accents on his body are actually all clay as well. So yeah, you got a cute little tummy that's multicolored. Adorable. Oh my god. Now, I cannot remember the name of this girl. I know some of you guys do like those really cute earrings that are like, that clip onto your ears and make it look like weird things. There's a gal who did sharks, and I actually decided to do them. And if you remember who it is, please let me know. I cannot remember, but they're so adorable. I've actually gotten more comments from people about these than anything else. And I keep telling them that's like, well, I can't take credit for it. I don't remember who it was that made them, but I can't take credit. They're adorable. If you know who this is, tell me so I can give them proper credit. I also had quite a bit of leftover clay, so I decided to make a bunch of little critters, little dinosaurs out of leftover clay. Oops, you don't want that. And the phone rings! So I decided to make a bunch of little, like, little dinosaurs out of my leftover clays, my scrap clays, little pieces, parts. And so I made these guys. He's my favorite. It's like that face. Look at that face. It's adorable. Yes, we all hear you, Ace. My goodness. So, that's Ace, my little bird. And with also some leftover clays, I decided to make this, the Paw Print Pendant. And again, I used, stupid me, used clear nail polish on it, and I didn't finish the back. Yeah, shame on me. But that. And then I was trying to make some beads, and it didn't work out. And these are my very first flower canes, by the way. So I was trying to make some beads. They didn't work out, so I smashed them down because I got mad. And I made this beautiful tie-dye. Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's, like, unbelievable. And again, I have to finish the back on this one, but, you know, only so much I can do. Random toilet paper. Like, literally just random toilet paper with, like, it's got print on it. It's kind of cute, but random toilet paper. Go figure. This screwed up. I was so mad at myself for this. I spent like an hour doing this thing, and it messed up. It got an air bubble in it. A freaking air bubble. I'm so mad. But these are supposed to be pancakes. With, like, syrup coming down, dripping down the edges. And I think next time what I'm going to do is mix some TLS with colors and do it that way instead of using the Fimo Deco Gel. Because the Fimo Deco Gel just went a little too thin for my liking. Either that or I heated it up too much. I don't know. And I saw a Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, and this is the very first charm I ever made, like actual charm that I made. And I had white, the only thing I had on me was white clay, and I had some wires, so I made this charm. I think I got the idea from watching somebody make one, but I had to watch the movie in order to, like, make them look the way they do. They're just so cute. You got the big, like, mommy marshmallow and the happy little baby marshmallow, and you have the really tiny baby marshmallow there on the bottom. Isn't he so cute? Oh my god! And so, yeah, I actually made these, like, all myself, like, with the wire. I actually made those, like, loops and jump rings, and I didn't have anything special, so I had to use another piece of wire to actually make them round. Oh! I believe this one is inspired by XOX Rufus. If it isn't, I apologize, but I had to make this. I mean, who doesn't love cookies? Look at those. They actually look, this is like one of my more recent projects, and they actually look like good enough to eat, and this is after I got my chalk pastels. So yeah, it's just wonderfully done. I'm very, very impressed with this myself. I cannot believe I actually made this. Excuse the dog here. Alrighty, last thing that I have on my list of stuff is some earrings that I made. I had some of the triple thick, and you know what, I live in the desert, so I figured triple thick would be okay. Because of the fact that, you know, it's the desert. What's gonna go wrong in the desert when you know, it's not gonna be humid, nasty, and disgusting. But then we had something called the monsoons. And when we had the monsoons, guess what happened? Everything with the triple thick on it turned really sticky and nasty. And I am not happy, like, at all. I am not at all happy. So I made these earrings, covered them in the triple thick, thinking that they would be awesome, like really shiny, sell them. And these I cannot sell because they're sticky. They're actually sticky. I am so unhappy. And also my little dinosaur guys here, they're all sticky. Everything I covered with a triple thick is sticky. So yeah, I'm really unhappy with the results of that. But these little guys, you may think that they're actually California quail. They're not. They're Gamble's quail. And of course, because the state I live in, we love the Cardinals. Go Cardinals! So yeah, I made cardinals. And I actually had one come to my bird feeder a couple days ago, a real cardinal, which is really rare for us out here. We usually have silver cardinals or Pacafleca. I can't pronounce their names. It has a P, an H, Y, and X. It has eyes in it. The name is just ridiculously sounding. So I call them silver cardinals because they're really cool. So yeah, I wanted to do some desert creature inspired earrings, at least birds, kind of make them a little puffy. And they're just really, like, adorable. They're so cute. So yeah, and there's no paint on these at all, in any way, shape, or form. No paint. And this here is actually a piece of wire that's been coated in clay, and then, like, it doesn't move. That's, like, on there really good. So they can be used and abused and dropped and kicked. And all of my earrings actually have, you can see, look at that. Oh my gosh, look how bad that is. That was just from the box it was in. Oh, I am so upset about that. I'm sorry. But yeah, I use 100% silver, or not silver, but at least silver coated. I'm allergic to, like, all earrings that have nickel or anything like that in them. So, and I like to wear my own earrings, and unfortunately these guys, I can't wear them because they're nickel. I can't wear nickel. So, yeah, that sucks. So that's it for, I believe that's it for all of my polymer clay creations for right now. And yeah. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed my polymer clay creations. If you really did enjoy them and want to see more videos of my creations as I make them over time, I am working on some right now that I'm not going to tell you about. And those are inspired by Jackie, the nerdy crafter. And if you haven't seen her, I highly, highly suggest that you subscribe to her and like her, along with Cool Rice Bunnies, Sugar Charm Shop, and a couple others that I will put in the links below. Right now my brain is just not functioning. It's been a really horrible year for me. So thank you very much. And if you like the video, give it a like, subscribe if you want. I don't know. I don't do this YouTube stuff very often, but I might show something every once in a blue moon. You never know. I'm spontaneous like that and goofy. Thank you very much, and have a great one. Bye-bye.